there's lots of different people that have autism, so Hollywood tends to put things in like a cookie cutter mold and not go out of those lines, and they do that with other things too. So I guess it can be kind of like hit or miss, right? And then you have like the full-on misses that like whatever Sia thought she was doing with that movie, I don't even know the name of it, but that was completely uneducated and just kind of ridiculous on what they thought they were doing, because right, it's just ridiculous. But Hollywood definitely has its issues with actually having the proper information. What are my favorite holiday traditions? So I feel like they're pretty basic compared to like everybody's holiday traditions. I love decorating. I love Christmas music and Christmas movies. Since moving, I've done like a lot of decorating during the holiday season, especially in 2020, because like we couldn't go anywhere, and so we like went full out crazy. And yeah, I love the process of whether it's decorating the house or the tree or outside. Christmas music is my kryptonite. I love Christmas music or any type of holiday music, really. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have any like set in stone like traditions, I guess. Seeing some of those favorite movies is like traditions for me. I have this little candy shop that I visit every year because it's all homemade candies and chocolates, and it's perfect in the holiday season. So those are like just some of like the basic things that I do, and I try to see different sides of family, things like that. So, you know, pretty basic on the tradition things, but you know, I enjoy it. Do you believe in love? Do you believe in life after love? Okay, just kidding. Oh, how to answer this question? To a degree for other people. Does that make sense? I don't know. I believe in different types of love. Probably not the type that this person was asking. Love of family and friends and love of things and whatnot. And I respect my loved ones that have like romantic love and whatnot. Don't really believe in things like that for my side of things, but I respect it for others, and obviously believe in general love for my loved ones. Does that make sense? I don't know. I believe in love of coffee. What is Vlogmas looking like this year? What is Vlogmas looking like? So, if you don't know, I do Vlogmas on my second channel, and I just share some of the holiday fun. It's gonna be fun again this year. My mom and I are doing a holiday countdown, so we'll be doing a holiday activity every day, and I will of course be including that in Vlogmas. So I know some channels post every day for it. I usually like round up a couple days and then I'll post a vlog. I don't think I'm interesting enough in my day-to-day life to have a vlog every day in December, but if I do a lot of stuff and the days get grouped together, then I'll post a vlog. But yeah, Vlogmas should be pretty fun with the holiday festivities, and hopefully I get to do some fun stuff. We'll see. What's the most nostalgic part about the holidays, Thanksgiving or Christmas? I was just actually talking about this the other day. I had like this memory or nostalgic reminds me of quiet moments I had growing up on Christmas break or holiday break from school. And there's this one specific year where I remember my bedroom was really cold, so I was going to sleep in the living room by the Christmas tree, and I was reading some really good books, and it was just a very warm and cozy, happy memory. And those type of this job, one of my amazing coworkers got me this Star Wars sweater, Christmas sweater mug. Is there a character, roleplay, or cosplay you desperately would love to do, So I guess I'm curious for Ahsoka, and my big reason for that is I am a huge Rebels fan, the cartoon, and I think we're getting live action Rebels characters in the Ahsoka show, so that is super exciting to me. What Marvel character would you want to take on a week-long road trip across the USA, and why? I feel like Darcy would be a really great road trip buddy. I feel like that might be my answer. I mean, I could choose, like, you know, Loki or Wanda or whatever, but I feel like Darcy would be a really good road trip buddy. I think I'm gonna go with that. What are your plans for Christmas this year? Pretty relaxed. As I said, I'm gonna do like a Christmas activity or holiday activity, like each day as a countdown to Christmas, and that will keep me busy. I'm doing all this content, and then I'll probably get together with some different groups of family on Christmas Day itself. I usually don't go anywhere though, so just a more relaxed holiday season. What will you be buying for yourself as a gift? I don't know if I'm getting myself anything. I'd love to get myself a new cosplay, but I don't know if the funds are available for that. So we'll see what I do, or if I treat myself to anything. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, so we'll see if I end up getting myself a gift or if Santa does. How have things been with you? Any updates to share? Well, things have been pretty okay. I've been really busy work-wise. Usually work stuff for me, photography and video-wise, as like kind of an up and down depending on the month and the season. So summer can be really busy, and then it kind of dips down September, October, and then peaks back up for the holiday season. Well, this year, I stayed pretty busy September and October, so, which is really good. Just wasn't expecting it, you know, when you're not expecting it, but, so I've been trying to keep on schedule with that type of stuff. I haven't really been doing anything else. My life pretty much these days is making videos and bits of cosplay, always in the world of So Weird. Don't know if you know this show. I loved it as a kid, and they put it on Disney Plus. Thank the heavens. And it's got a bunch of supernatural and weird stuff that this girl deals with while her mom is touring the country as a musician. So I would live in the spooky supernatural world of So Weird, which would be fine by me. Alright. I'd love to hear if you have any new trends or ASMR artists you've been into. No new trends or anything. I did finally get on TikTok for my cosplay stuff, which is really fun, actually. Even though I feel like I'm probably too old to be on there. But, I guess I got on the TikTok trends. ASMR artist wise, I jotted down the channels that I've been frequently visiting lately. Circled back to Mr. Tony Bomboni. He's been an ASMR artist for probably as long as I have, so always enjoy his content. Chill B ASMR, they are fantastic. They do like unintentional videos intentionally. They're really good. Irmela Dulce, really enjoy her content. She has some doctor and chiropractor videos that are like chef's kiss. Smite Coco, she's really good as well. There is also Surreal ASMR, smaller channel, but I really enjoy his chiropractic videos as well, and he has like a very calming voice. Would recommend checking him out. Any of these people you should be checking out. And the Velvet Whisperer, which has been a long time favorite of mine. Those are some channels that I've been frequently going back to battle the anxiety. Least favorite form of coffee. I don't like mochas. I am not a huge chocolate fan, and I think I've had maybe one mocha in my lifetime that I actually liked, which is weird because I love hot chocolate, but mochas always come off as extremely bitter to me. I love white chocolate mochas, but, and everything around the holiday season is always peppermint mocha, and I tend to go for some of the other holiday beverages because I don't like mochas, which people think is weird. Oh well. What are your comfort shows / movies? I have rewatched Grey's Anatomy too many times to count. It's definitely a comfort show for me. I'm behind on it currently, but the past seasons, like, I've watched it so many times. Also love The Haunting of Hill House. It is definitely a comfort show for me. I love it so much. Charmed and One Tree Hill will always be comfort shows for me because they were like some of my all-time favorite shows growing up, so they're always gonna be top favorites, right? Comfort movies. I mean, Star Wars, obviously. And then you get like some of like the chick flick ones that are just entertaining and good, like Sweet Home Alabama or something like that. I also love Birdcage. I have a long list of favorite movies, and some of them, all of them I consider to some degree to be comfort movies that I could watch over and over again. So, but I mean, Star Wars is probably a good bet. What's a book, TV show, movie you think more people should read or watch? The book. I always say Lovely Bones because I think it's my favorite book, but it's depressing. It's very sad. It deals with very serious subjects, so it's not for everybody, even though I enjoyed reading it. TV show. Jericho. I feel like not a lot of people knew what that show was. cosplay stuff is you of course see here on my ASMR channel for those role plays, and then pictures and reels and TikToks are obviously on Instagram and TikTok. So yes, that's like my life. ASMR, filming,